Yes, sir. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Reg Dollar. Welcome back to the Goated Fictional League. And we at the All Star break. So let me break it down for y'all. Y'all feel me? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Unfortunately, there's going to be no gameplay in this episode. And we're going to maneuver a little bit about what we about to be doing with this All Star break. I'm going to say that for actually after the season till we get everything. And then we can do the battle of the classes and all that. But as you can see, the leading scorer in the league, averaging 31, averaging 30, like with the talent that you got on every single team is crazy. And there's only one guy that can say that. And we'll give Mo Davis a shout out because you could really just round up. He basically averaging 30 a game. But Reggie Mack leading the league in scoring, averaging 31.3 points per game. Also, going to take a look at the award race so far and just basically everything to look at without playing some games. And then, yeah, let's rock. All right. Rich Mack averaging 12.4 rebounds a game. Honestly, I was expecting people to average a little more rebounds, but, I guess it's just the talent. You got so much guys that could rebound, just so much talent on every single team. And assists, only got one guy averaging double digit assists, and that is Kyle Beacham. Now, I'm not even going to lie. This backcourt out in Jersey is hard. like, I know when I did the intro video, I'm like just talking about like the size they got 6'8" and 6'9", and the point guard is the best passer in the league, and then the two guard is the best scorer. Like I don't think you can find a better combination than that, and they're both two-way guys. Chris Calderon, who, hey, actually, I was basically what I was saying about is this a force? I forgot what the fuck. Oh, the Atlantics. Basically, what I was saying about the Atlantics, you could say the same thing about the Empire, but the team success is not there. We'll take a look at that a little bit later on in that episode. But Mo Davis is second in scoring, and second in assists is his teammate Chris Calderon, 6'8", 6'9". They got the similar dynamic. The Atlantics just have the two best at it, and just a better team all around. Leading the league. Actually, we could take a look at some other guys. My nigga, Tyson Cambridge, AJ Rose, point forward, averaging 9.6 assists a game. Like the numbers is crazy. We could take a look at who made the All Star game too in a second as well. Uh, okay, we can move on to steals. Steals, my nigga Dior Wright, the biggest thief we got in the league, 2.4 a game. We got a lot of guys averaging at least two steals a game. Just because you always at the top of the steals doesn't mean you're an elite defender, but we got really good defenders at the top of this list. My nigga LaRon Hood want to give a shout out to. I'll shout out Danny Tyler. Doesn't have that two-way label on him, but it's definitely really good playing in the passing lanes as just a regular on-ball stopper. Probably not up to par as some of these other guys on the list, but he will get steals, catch you slipping, play the passing lanes. My nigga L Smooth up here, leading the league in blocks. Nah, yo, we got niggas punching shit like straight rim protectors. Rim protect. That's like the 80s or like 90s of rim protection, like the peak of rim protection right here. Dexter Liggins averaging 3.7 blocks a game is nuts. Trent Bretta 3.4. We got Keith Hamlin 3.2. Nah, niggas getting they shit punched every night. You got mad niggas averaging like 2.5 blocks is like OD. Like 2 blocks is like, oh yeah, that's really good. But 2.5, my nigga, that's like dang. 15 players doing that. We got 28 averaging at least 2 blocks a game. So almost every team has a player averaging at least 2 blocks a game. Just put that into perspective. Then the turnovers, Danny Tyler's leading the turnovers, and it's usually I always like every time I look at the turnovers, it was a couple years in 2K where the turnovers were like more realistic because that was around the time it was Harden. And it was probably really because of that because Harden and Westbrook were putting like all time turnovers per game numbers up around like 2018, 2019, and 2K had it like a lot more accurate, whereas more guys averaging like over 4 turnovers a game. And I'm not sure where he's at right now, who's averaging the most turnovers, but it's usually like around that mark. Like guys averaging in a 4 plus. But Westbrook and Harden was really wilding. It was like at like 6, 5. Boogie was at like 5. I think it might have been the year before he got traded to the Pelicans or the same year. Averaging that many turnovers, but I had to go on that little rant real quick. And one thing 2K has to fix that it really just bothers me because I'm like, damn, these niggas shooting splits is like OD. Like, look at this. Like, you got how many guys? This is kind of just ridiculous. You got how much guys shooting over 50% from the field, and there's really nothing you could do other than I know like how attention to detail, how they do the rosters. Guys aren't rated as high as I kind of rate them, and they also have like less badges and stuff. So if you do that, that's probably the best way possible. But how I wanted the overall rating system to be, had to do that little trade off, and that's the reason why the field goal percentage is even like crazy. Like Austin Gilmore is shooting 56.6% from the field, bro. As a perimeter player, we gotta see this nigga shot chart. Yo, dog, look at that. He got to be the greatest mid range. Like this is KD, 6'4" KD in the mid range. Like the numbers is dog, dog. Where's he shooting on the field? Left mid range, only 37%. Every there, everything from there is really just a straight greens. 75% are restricted area. Who's shooting the worst? Nigga Juice Thomas. That nigga could not finish at the rim for shit. But outside the rim, in close range, damn, nigga got no floater game or anything. His shit, oh yeah, he probably one of the ones getting his shit punched. To be honest. So I guess let's overall. Caleb Taylor. I'm not gonna lie, my nigga Caleb been disappointed. Another guy that can't finish. Only really good from the 3 point line, shooting 38% from three. And this out of the guys that qualify, because I am sure there's people that shooting way worse than this. Yeah, it's only 183 players, so a lot of players don't qualify. Leading in shot attempts, no other than Reggie Mack. We gotta look at his shot chart real quick. 76% in the restricted area. Yeah, he ain't putting up mid. I thought he was the best mid range guy in this, but he ain't putting up numbers like Austin Gilmore is from the midi. Danny Tyler second. Troy Benjamin. I'm surprised he up there. Mo Davis definitely probably should be taking more shots. Yeah. But like I said, there's so much damn talent. You not it's other than Reggie Mack, there's no one else taking at least 20 shots a game. Usually that marker is around like probably like seven, at least seven players probably taking 20 shots a game, just off estimate. Jacob Orr shooting the highest from the 3 point percentage on 3 attempts, 50%. Yeah, that shit chicken in the corner. Oh my god. 57% in one quarter, 62 in the other. Nah, Mo Davis, what is his true shooting percentage? On 8.7 attempts, shooting 48% from three. Yeah, he got, bro. Fuck all that talent, nigga. If he doing all this, brother, you getting at least 24 shots a game. Fuck what you heard. Look at this efficiency. True shooting percentage, 70%. Yeah, dog, we gotta have a discussion with coach. Evan Kavanaugh still efficient. You got mad guys shooting the shit out the damn ball. 19 shooting at least 45%. This is insane. But I guess this is really all these guys in their prime. So hard to play defense when you got this amount of talent that you got to cover for on a night in, night out basis. So we got 68 guys shooting at least 40% from three, and there's 36 teams. So it's only well, it was like almost two. Almost two teams have a 40% shooter. Danny Tyler leading in attempts. Mo Davis. You might have to get off this in a second. Unique, averaging 8.2 boards. I ain't 8.2 free throw attempts. Surprised Rich Mac not leading this shit. What I really wanted to get into, let's get into the team standings. Let's see what niggas to that. I was go to team stats because it's 1 through 16, and we can see points per game and all that. So number one team at the All Star break, we got Philadelphia the Knights, led by AJ Rose. I love this team. I love playing with them, to be honest. You got the shooting with London Price, another scorer on the wing with Rico Ryder. AJ Rose has been doing it all, just not knocking down a three at an efficient clip. Dustin Williams, elite pick and roll guy, shooting 60% from the field. And Corey Cousins, another pick and roll guy, shooting 73% from the field and averaging 2 blocks a game. They got some scoring off the bench with Elijah Hughes, Darius Harper, Torrey Boswell, DeLon Young. I'm surprised he's not shooting as great, but this team is stacked. Second best team, the Kansas City Bison. I don't know where they're at defensively, but like when I play with them, usually one of the best defenses, and it starts at yeah, I guess you could say it starts at the point of the attack with Russell Marshall being the best perimeter defender that they got on the squad. Julian Love, Eddie Mosley, they're all right defensively, but the 4-5 right here, Troy Benjamin, 27, 11 a game, 3 blocks, elite defender, and then you also got Debo Diogde, Big Debo. I don't know why this nigga shooting threes. I don't know why this nigga shooting threes. There's no way he should be. Let's look at his shit real quick. Oh my god, nigga. If you're not dunking shit, you should not be shooting any of this. We gotta have a discussion, my brother. We trying to win a championship or what? But Delano Hughes can score off the bench. Definitely the best scorer off the bench for them. Pioneers with Khalif Kingston, third seed. The Atlantic, fourth seed. And whew, Venom only the fifth seed. The Yeti been falling off. I think last time I did one of these videos, I think the Yeti was the best team, but not as of recent. The Admirals, uh, definitely a team I feel like is probably on the rise. Cause I know in the beginning of the season they had Latrell Cross out. The Seattle Reign, my nigga Marquise Allen, the superstar of the team. San Diego Wildcats, they're probably my top 5 favorite teams to use. I think my top 5 favorite teams to play with is the Knights, the Bison, Atlantic, Venom, and then the Wildcats. So the Yeti would be the 9th seed. They went from the 1 seed to the 9th seed in the last update video. You got the Rockers. All right, let's go to 16. So 16 seed, 26 and 23, 16 and 15 tied. Then we got 20 teams that's at least 500. So you got to be at least 3 games over 500 again here. And luckily, there's a lot of hope for some of these teams on the back end. Like the ranked 23, just get to a 6-game win streak puts you, what's it called, right there. Could look at the games back. Let's go to the game backs. That's probably better to look at. All right, so 16 seed, 6.5 games back from the number 1 spot. Unlikely they even probably gonna jump up to. Yeah, they're probably not gonna jump up to a home court advantage team, which is you have to be a top 18. And this top 8 right here, unless they start bullshitting, kind of looks potentially solidified. You got the Yeti that could jump back up if they're gonna run, and maybe Milwaukee or the Rockers, but it's still a tightly contested race. Like you really just gotta make a run in this last March, April. The Badgers, what the fuck they been on? We can look at their last 10 games. 7-3 the last 10 games. But Atlanta, Austin Gilmore, shit, he might need to start shooting more. 2 games under 500. The Sharks, my nigga Tyson Cambridge. They'll be out of it right now. The Bombers, like, there's no play-in either. So only top 6 teams, 16 teams. We ain't doing no second chance in this bitch, nigga. Y'all had enough games. Every team plays each other twice. Had it at home and away. Same schedule, basically. No excuses. That's what I like about this. But let's look at offense and defense rating. And then from there, we can take a look at our All-Stars and look at the award races. Best offense. I feel like this is probably obvious. The Atlantics. Let's look at some of the other guys they got. Brogan Hennessy, nigga, these niggas be diamond shit. I'm not gonna lie, they might be. They're definitely number one in assists, I think, as well. Even though the assist is broken in this. Like, if you look at the assists per game for like the top teams, and then compare it to real life, it's not like that. Like they average 35 assists to their 45 made buckets per game. Like, nigga, that's hella ball movement. That shit is not realistic. But you got 10 assists, 6 assists, and 7 assists on your wings. Then you got Deshaun Cook, efficient, shooting a good, respectable from three. Tyson Cambridge, knowing his role, not shooting threes. Keon Hamilton off the bench, 12 points, shooting respectable from the 3-point line, on 51%. Julian Riley, shooting 39% from three, averaging 11 a game off the bench. Kent Jerebko, he can shoot it from three. Was he? How many threes he attempted? 4 or 8, but he a little bit respectable. He just know his role. He not getting shots like that. Reggie Mack taking 20 of them things. Then the back end role players, they ain't not really doing anything. Kylan Collins supposed to be a shooter. Darrell Thompson is supposed to be able to shoot better than 31%, but yeah, that's the number one offense. Number two, the Atlanta Gladiators. We already know Austin Gilmore getting into. Jaden Jackson giving you 18 a game. Milo Nikolic, 7 assists a game, the best passer on the team, shooting 43% from three. Also went to the Brotherhood. Shout out to my nigga Milo. Jameer Slater playing solid as well. Damon Charles, 22 and 11, 63% from the field. And if you want to know why they're under 500, I'll just spoiler alert, nigga. These niggas are the worst defense, bro. They got the second best offense, but they are the worst defense. Like, dog. Can y'all get to like 26 worst? Like, can y'all come down 10 spots? Like, damn, nigga. Pioneers third in offense. Honestly, I was not expecting this team to have as lead of offense as they do. Let's take a look at they got. LaRon Hood, 16 and a half, 9.5 assists. Kobe Evans, 18 and a half points. Ilya Markov, 38% from three, 16 points. Then they got a well-balanced scoring. Everyone in the starting five averaging at least 16, and then Khalif Kingston averaging 22 and a half, showing it efficient, knocking it down from three, 25 made threes on 65 attempts. Okay, that's solid. That's really good. Michael Milano averaging 15 off the bench. Oh yeah, this team got it. This is a real contender right here. I like this team. I like the Pioneers. Fourth, the Venom. I just expect them to keep getting better. Trevor Wilkins shooting 43% from three. Joel St. James, bro, that nigga is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's one of the newer classes I made, and he's definitely one of my favorite players to use out of the new classes I made. Jalen Miller, 28, 21 a game. Donatus, that nigga ain't been on shit. I'm not gonna lie. The biggest weakness on this team is at the 4 spot. Rich Mag doing his thing. Oscar Freeman, who I think might be up there for 6 man of the year. Like I said, the power forward position ain't really giving you much. Savion, elite defender, but he ain't doing anything on the scoring end. Alright, moving on to the next team. Philadelphia Knights at number 5. We already talked about them. Nashville. They got my nigga Trent Beretta out here. I rock with this team too. Trent Beretta having himself an elite season. 27, 11, 3 blocks, 45% from 3. Come on, cuz. And my nigga Joe Banks, one of the best point forwards, averaging about like 18, 8.6 assists. Like, come on, dog. My nigga, Sean Ross, bucket getter. Rain, okay. The Hot Rods would be a decent team if they play better defense. They top 10 in offense. I'm kind of surprised about that. TJ Russell. Dario's having an elite season. 24, 10, 5 assists, 2 blocks. Wildcats just outside the top 10. The Bison just outside the top 10. The Dynamo just outside the top 10 with the best shooting backcourt. and they living up to that. 29 in a game, 24 a game. Eric Tyler shooting 45% from three. Logan Shazowski shooting 39% from three. They gotta be the best shooting team. Uh, let's take a look at the best defenses. I got respect to the teams that's at the top of defense because this shit is not easy. And number one is the Thunderbirds. And if you look at this team right here, honestly, I'm really surprised that they number one because at the point of attack, point guard, you got 6'1" Ray Gun, not known for his defense whatsoever. But the wings though, Derek Murray usually takes the best guard, and my nigga Cedric Briscoe, dog, defensive dog, 6'8", 235, could guard at basically anybody. Has the strength to guard up a position or two, and has a lateral quickness to guard down a position or two. Averaging 2 steals, 1 block a game, elite defensively. Norman Barksdale, yeah, aight on the defensive end, but giving you 1 block a game, which is pretty solid. He's not shooting well from three. Damn, Norm. And then Andrew Maddox, not really a really good defender at all, but I guess the team defense is just that spectacular. Jacob Orr, Karan Whitney was a good defender off the bench, averaging 1.6 blocks a game. My nigga Gromalo, dang, I can't say this nigga name, guys. My nigga GDC, Marcelo, damn, I don't know how the hell this team doing it on the defense end like that. Louisville Bombers makes some sense. They got Aziz Sane as the anchor of this defense, averaging 3 blocks a game. And blocks ain't everything, but he's still getting it done. Sean DeJohn Jones, really good defender, another versatile guy. Chaz DeVoe, solid defender. Pierre Duval, good defender as well. So they definitely got the squad to really fit that top defense caliber. The Bison, I guess this top five right here is really just they all at 108, but the decimal point is just really that close. So these teams are all really right there. The gap isn't big at all. To me, the Bison when I play, them niggas are the best defensive team. Cleveland Rockets definitely right there though. I nigga Kobe Martin at 6'7", elite defender. Kenny Black, dog defensively. Shea Holloway's decent, has some size. Kelvin France is really good defender as well. And then you got 7'3" right here. 7'3" at the five position. Like, yeah, they definitely like that. The Knights right there. Wildcats checks out. The Sharks. We ain't talked too much about this team. Tyson Cambridge. Darius Carrington is probably the best defender that they got on the team. Bruno has been moved into the starting lineup. Good defender as well. Kofi Mensah. I ain't Kofi Owusu. Uh, Atlantic at number 8. All right, the Venom isn't. Man, where the Venom at? And the Pioneers not up there too in the top 10. But the Venom only at 23. And then niggas that's pathetic on the defense end. The Cones. Vancouver. Them niggas are just a bad team overall. Um, Baltimore, another team that's bad. Yeah. If you just look at the rating differential, you could just tell these teams are not good. So defense, you got to at least play some type of defense. The worst defense to have a positive net rating is this one. Is the Sound. We talked a little bit more about them. The Venom is definitely up there, one of the worst defenses. That's crazy. I guess other than Rich Mack and Savion Bradshaw, Oscar is solid defender. Joel St. James supposed to be a solid defender. That's tough. That's tough. I kind of expect them to be a better defense just off the strength of having Rich Mack. Worst net rating Omaha. These niggas are ass. I'm not gonna lie. I knew it was probably one of the worst teams. Somebody got to be bad. They got talent, but it just don't stack up to the rest of the teams. But the most disappointing to me, I thought the Los Angeles Stars. I'm like, dang, I put together a solid team. They must have really good offense. These niggas don't got either. The offense is the second worst. These two had the two worst offenses, and obviously top two worst net ratings in the league. Vancouver, another team. Actually, I thought this was about to be the worst team, to be honest. And it's really because Ahmed Khalifa, actually, he started to play better. I feel like at the beginning of the season, he was struggling. All right, I'll take that back. So since the first 2 months, he's starting to pick it up and doing his thing. I'm like, damn, he this ass? Thought he was like that. But, all right, awards. MVP, I don't think it's a surprise. Reggie Mack at the top. Number two, Troy Benjamin, 27, 11, 5, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Rich Mack, number three, 26, 12, 3 assists, 2.7 blocks. Dimitri Kalathis, what are you averaging a double double for? There's got to be some type of reason why they haven't been playing up to par. Yeah, should be better than what they're doing. AJ Rose on number five. So this top five, I think it's rightfully so. Rookie of the year, okay. Like this is all jumbled up. I guess it's different. Yeah, it's different. Cause I guess record don't matter at all. This is advanced stats is better than everybody or something. Player efficiency. Come on, bro. Nah, Troy Benjamin has a better player efficiency rating. Rich Mack, well, he always has the highest player efficiency rating. His efficiency is always up there at the top. So I'm surprised Dexter Liggins is up there for rookie of the year because these niggas are all considered rookies. Sixth man of the year, Mike Bentley. I think he might lead in bench scoring, averaging nearly 18 a game, nearly showing 50, 46, and 90. Like second, Miro. I promise you, brother. Don't even think you about to get this award. Y'all niggas are ass, bro. All due respect, Mike Milano, Oscar Freeman. I don't know why Miro's up here. 12 and 6. That is good, but I'm not gonna lie. You are not gonna be in consideration with how bad your team is, and I'm sorry. We just reward winning out here, and it's not been like his numbers are that overwhelming for him to really be in consideration. Dexter Liggins, number one for defensive player of the year, and averaging 3.7 blocks, brother. You keep doing that, you are gonna secure it. I gotta look at some of his box score numbers. He had a total of 15 blocks in back-to-back games. Like that's crazy. He did that twice. He's got 8 blocks 3 times. I think like 7+ blocks like 6 times. God damn. That brother be punching shit. Troy Benjamin number two. Rich Mack number three. I guess just off the strength, you got to backpack the team. Aziz Sane in the top five. Omar Barlow. Gotta show respect to Omar. 2.8 blocks a game, 22 and 11. Another guy from the Brotherhood. You know, that shit different out there. Feel me? Most improved. Obviously, nobody. Clutch player of the year. Like, this would be cool if we had actual clutch stats in the game. But it's just like, how they even determine this? I feel like it's just off random. Like, does he have the most points during crunch time? Like, if I knew that, I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, he should definitely get the award. But actually, I did play a lot of crunch time games. And I guess when I did play with him, he was scoring. But like, come on, dog, can we get some stats 2K in the clutch? But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. All right. What I'm thinking about doing, dog, I just want to get to the playoffs. I just want to get to the playoffs. I guess I know how these niggas in the NBA feel. They like at a certain point, you just trying to get to the playoffs. So for the rest of the season, I think I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do every 2 weeks instead of 1 week, and then probably just do like 2 games each episode. So a game for each week. I'm gonna play probably towards the end of the season, and then we get to the playoffs faster. Cause honestly, I'm planning on playing probably games like maybe game one, game four, and then game seven. So I get a game for a team home and away, and then if it go to game seven. So if I'm gonna be doing that, there's probably gonna be a lot of games. So trying to get to the playoffs and trying to get the series done with, and then after I'm doing that, hmm, after I'm done with that, I'm gonna shake up the roster a little bit and give y'all a year or two. I'm just not gonna be. That's just gonna. I'm gonna be playing that offline, but just so y'all can get another scenario. But that'll do it for this episode. It's your boy Reg Dollar. If you made it this far, shout out to you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, stay safe, be golden, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.